Hello, beautiful people. What is up? I'm wanting to tap into the weekend energy, and yet, as I was pre-shuffling this deck, I kept seeing the Justice card come out, and I feel like the scales are going to be balanced. I feel like karma is going to be served. I'm not sure. That's just what I'm getting, but let's see what Spirit has for us today. All right, let's get into it, right into it. Ooh, 3 wanted to come out for that one. So 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is looking wonderful. So whatever karma this is good karma. It looks like you've been focusing on yourself. Look how beautiful this card is. The birds are coming to her. She's wearing that bright orange dress, and there's just magic all around her. You've been focused on your own pentacles. 2 of Cups. Is this in regards to someone different from you that you've been connecting with? Or this could be maybe a shadow aspect of yourself that you're reconnecting with and really integrating. Maybe a lesson from the past that kind of forced you to be self-sufficient. I don't want to say forced you into isolation, but whatever this is, it was necessary to build a stronger foundation for creating a longer lasting legacy, whatever this is. 10 of Swords, 10 right next to each other. Whew. Yeah, something is dead, done, and over with. Look at all these arrows that are shot into him. It's almost like a very mental energy. Perhaps you've been carrying this internal blockage, different mindset. Shame is the word that wants to come out right now, and it looks like you're letting that go. Queen of Wands, yeah, stepping more into your confident, creative, fiery nature. And I say nature because she's in her element. I mean, in this card, she's literally in nature, but I mean, she is glowing. She is the leader. Ooh, holy guacamole. What else? Should we get clarifiers here? Let's get a clarifier for, that's too many. But we have the Hierophant, which, I was feeling like Taurus with here. So some of you are dealing with the Taurus, but then Taurus also stands for, as mentioned, that strong, sturdy foundation. But Taurus can also be very stubborn. So maybe you've been very stubborn in holding on to these past beliefs, past mindset, or, kind of shaming yourself for past mistakes. Spirit is saying you're done. Yeah, the Devil. What's been tying you down? What has been holding you back? King of Swords. Yeah, it's a very mental energy. Can you tell me more about this Devil? Yeah, there's something that you've been ignoring. King of Pentacles. Interesting. He is steering away from a mountain. So I'm getting maybe there's a challenge that you've been avoiding. But by avoiding this challenge or this obstacle, you've been stunting your growth. You've been holding yourself back from succeeding. Because all of this is sandwiched between 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. It's at the bottom. 8 of Wands, yeah. So it's almost like as soon as you... It's so weird. Steer clear from the mountain. But then another message that I'm getting is if you know that something is trouble, you're going to start steering away from it instead of steering towards it. Maybe in the past you loved the chaos, loved the drama, and maybe that's what you've been tied to. And now you're kind of steering clear from all that and minding your own business. And that's what's going to start creating more flow into your life. Okay, let's go back to Nine of Pentacles. What is this? Isn't that interesting how Spirit wanted to start clarifying kind of in the middle towards the end? I feel like that's a message in itself also. It's, it's like you have to deal with this first in order to see the brilliant energy surrounding you. Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Wands. Yeah, maybe it's been a burden doing everything on your own. 4 of Swords, but you've just kind of been wanting to do this to keep your peace. 4 of Swords, he's chilling. But in this deck, he's got his arrow, his bow and arrow, and yet his eyes are very low. So he's relaxed. And maybe being in this solitude energy has helped you feel more relaxed because you don't feel like there's chaos and danger around you. And yes, you created an abundant harvest, shown here by the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, we have 10, 10, 10. Something is completing. Ooh. Yeah, something is completing. The 10 of Wands, you don't have to carry all of this by yourself. That's what this energy is. It's almost like in your mind you were convinced that if you allow other people in, then it becomes chaos. But that is something that you're shifting. What about the 2 of Cups? Can you show me more about this 2 of Cups, please? 2 of Cups. Is this another person? Is this your higher self? Thank you, Spirit. 4 of Swords. Isn't that interesting? That was just out. What is this one coming out with it? 6 of Wands. Beautiful. And the Magician. So with the Magician at the bottom, it's... Oh, I'm hearing manipulation. Maybe that's why you've been in this solitude energy, in fear of being manipulated. Maybe in the past you felt like your energy was manipulated and taken for granted, and yet with the Strength at the bottom of the deck is reminding you that you've come so far. You've gained so much wisdom. You have so much more discernment that regardless of who's around you, you create your own peace. That's the message I'm getting, is you're no longer pointing fingers externally, but you're building that foundation within. And that's what's going to get you recognized and celebrated. That is what's going to attract your community to you. That's what 6 of Wands is all about. It's being celebrated and recognized. But you can only do that if you allow yourself to co-create. And it's up to you. You have everything you need. Yes, of course. That's how you created this abundant harvest. But I'm getting that you're coming out of that cycle of solitude. I'm getting that it's time to co-create and it's time to mingle. It's time to mingle because, I mean, even with the 10 of Pentacles, this legacy, this foundation that you've built, there's a lot of people on this card. There's a whole family. And then, yeah, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is about the past, fond memories, the moon, something obscured, but you're trusting it anyways. It's as though in the past, you had to endure and go through this unknown while holding strong to the vision of having a strong foundation. With the Six of Cups here, it feels like a lot of tenderness. You know, so maybe that was a part of building this foundation for yourself, was creating that soft, tender space within yourself, letting yourself be vulnerable and truthful to yourself. For anyone out there doing shadow work, you understand how essential this is, because to see the parts of ourselves that we've suppressed for so long and still hold yourself so tenderly with forgiveness and acceptance. Oof. That is where that real powerful foundation comes in. My goodness. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're letting go of anxieties, regrets, overthinking, and Seven of Cups, confusion. Maybe in the past you were swayed left and right. Maybe in the past you weren't even steering your own wheel. That's what I'm getting. This fell on top of there. You were trying so hard to project a certain image and be accepted by so many people that you lost sight of who you actually were. That's what this Devil energy is. Being trapped by external validation and coming back to this energy, you're holding yourself dear to your heart. You're becoming your own best friend, the Emperor, and that